This is the second half of Salt Lake City, sorry, the Premier Cup held at the Regional Athletic Center in Salt Lake City. White, City SC Utah taking on Black, Metasport FC. White currently leading 3-1. Ball flicked up over the left-hand side to the feet of Jason. Jason cuts on the inside, gets it back over to Brody. Brody to Jason again. Jason shoots and brought down by the keeper. It'll be rolled out to the right-hand side for Black. Sebast challenges, kicked up past midfield, and J-Mo challenging. Black inside there attacking third. Lays the ball back. Right-hand side, chipped up into the middle. Lau dislodges the ball, gets it to Brody, back over to Lau. Lau, ooh. No handball called. Ball recovered by Black, stuffed there by Lau. Lau to Brody, dispossessed. Lau challenging again, slots it up the right-hand side, and he's called offsides. Josh on the ground to J-Mo. J-Mo to Lau. Lau, the right-hand side over to Brock Rhodes. Brock over to Tate, who's playing right back. Tate challenged, bodied away. Black with possession. Black kicked over to the far left-hand side, and Jake will scoop it up, who's starting in goal for the second half. Jake eats it over to Tate on the right. Tate kicks the ball up. Looks like he's able to head it away, and it will be White throwing. Jacks to Brody. Brody cuts back, places it in the center over to Lau. Lau plays the ball back over to Josh. Josh plays it wide left over to Sebast. Sebast to Lau. Lau goes wide left over to Jason. Jason, pass intended for for J-Mo was intercepted. Black with the possession, top of their defensive third on the right-hand side. They elect to play it back. Sebast. Ooh, looks like he pulled something. Black crossing midfield, swinging it over to the left-hand side. And then Tate with a 50-50 wins the ball, headed away by Black. Jex slows the ball down. Ball going back and forth, kicked out of bounds by Jex. It'll be Black throwing. Lau kicks the ball out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
The call is White throwing. Tate throws the ball back over to Brock Rhodes. Brock kicks it back over to Jake. Jake tosses it to Josh. Josh gets it up to Sebast. Sebast settles the ball down, plays it back over to Jason. Jason back over to Jacob. Jacob now at the feet of Brock Rhodes. Brock in the middle to Lau. Lau dispossessed. Black into the center. Josh dinks it away and then cleared out by Lau. Black recovers. Ooh, backheel pass there by Black. Shot blocked and then cleared out. Jax gets it to Brody. Brody gets it over to Jax, who overran the ball. Jax gets back to it, cuts over to his left-hand side, cuts back again, places the ball over to the feet of J-Mo. J-Mo slots it up over to Brock Alleman, over to Jax on the right-hand side. Jax looking to cross from the corner, puts it up, headed back, just over. Nice series of events there. That was Sebast with the header, but it will be goal kick for Black. Challenge there, won by Lau to Jex. Jex to J-Mo. J-Mo to Lau. Not there. Black emerges with the ball. Black now from the right-hand side. Sebast gets a toe on it first. It'll be recovered by Jason. Jason to Brody. Brody up over to Brock Alleman. And Brock is called offsides. Sebast with the high press, forcing Black to go back to their keeper. Keeper moving the ball over to the left side of the box. Right-footed chip on the left-hand side. Tate chasing it down, gets it back over to Jake. Jake back to Tate. Tate keeping it inbounds, back over to Jake. Jake back to Tate. Tate working the right line. Launches it down the right line past midfield. He's got a runner. Sebast shoots. And he gets it in. Sebast with the goal. Tate with the assist. The score now 4-1. Back to the kickoff. Ball played over to the left-hand side for Black. Then in the center, challenge won by Black. Black plays it up. Lobbed up over the right-hand side. Josh Lau, no. Black will emerge with the ball. Black to the right-hand side, kept in bounds. Jason, no. It'll be Black looking across the ball deep in the attacking third. Josh dinks the ball away. Black will recover. Josh again. Josh finally clears the ball out of bounds. It'll be Black throwing. Jason, no. Black looking across, down on the ground, and Jake will scoop it up on the left post, or by the left post. Jake gently rolls the ball over to J-Mo. Sorry, that was Lau to J-Mo. J-Mo to Brody. Brody having to keep it in bounds on the left-hand side. Brody cutting on the inside while his brother goes to the left. Put up to the top for a runner over to Jackson. The ball's loose, and there's the whistle from the ref. It's almost everybody was waiting for it. Nice sequence of events there. We have Jax looking for a hat trick this game. He's got 2 goals in the first half. Right-footed pass. Headed away with power and authority, kicked up back, and it'll go straight back to the keeper. Headed down by Josh, it'll be recovered by Tate. Tate takes a couple of touches inside the circle, gets it over to Lau. Lau, over, his pass is intercepted. Black will recover in front of the white bench, places it in the center on the left-hand side. Lau challenging, wins the battle against the right line, cuts back, dispossessed. And the call is Black throwing. Ball loose. Picked up by J-Mo. J-Mo to Sebast, to Brody. Just behind him, Brody working the left-hand side, trying to get it over to his brother Brock Alleman. Brock back to Brody. Now at the feet of Jason. Jason plays it over to Josh. Josh swings it up to the top over to Lau. Lau goes back to Brock Rhodes. Brock chips it up over the far right-hand side, shouldered away by Black. Tate trying to get there. Tate slows the ball down, kicks it away. Jex dislodges the ball, but Jex wins the battle, gives it to Sebast. Bodies down, Black brings it back up. Jex coming from behind, and surely that's a foul, and it is. Right-footed kick over to the left-hand side. Tate on defense. Ball dinked away there by Josh. Ball played over to the right-hand side for Black. Jason on defense. Black retreats. All the way back to the keeper. Ball deflected from Jex to Lau to Brody. Tried to get to Jex again, but it was dispossessed. Josh wins the battle, gets it on the left-hand side. Josh inside the attacking third. Lays it off over to Brock Alleman just on the left side of the box. Cuts over to the right-hand side, chips it up over, and wide right. And a pause and play for substitution for Black. Right-footed kick to the left-hand side for Black. Tate chases the ball down. Cuts back on the inside, beats a man, gets it over to Josh. Josh plays it wide left to Brock Alleman. Brock on the left-hand side to Jason. Tripped up. L rolls over into the center to Brody to Lau. Over the right-hand side over to Tate. Tate surveys the pitch, kicks the ball up. Bounced down, didn't get the footing he wanted, and is kicked back to the keeper. Ball kicked up high on the left-hand side, brought down the center by Brock Rhodes. Jex to Lau, or Jamo. Jamo to Sebast, back to Jamo. Jamo to Jex on the right-hand side. Looking to cross by the corner flag, cuts back instead. Gets it up over to Brody. Brody shoots. And it goes in.
Well done, boys. Excuse me. What's the score?
I think it's 5-1. Black with the kickoff. Brody gets the ball. Josh will recover, kicks it back over to Jake. Jake to Brock. Brock on the right-hand side, keeps it in the center to Jamo. Jamo cuts back and is fouled. It'll be white free kick at the bottom of the circle on the right-hand side. Brody to Lau, back over to Brody. Brody down the left side, trying to get over to Brock Alleman. Brock swarmed by Black, gets it over to Eli. Eli inside the box, crossed over, and intended for Jex there. Not going to happen. It is in the arms of the Metasport keeper. Eli. Eli again toes the ball. Black maintains possession. That ball goes out of bounds. The call is black ball.
There's a wing. What? I got it. It's your guy.
Ball thrown down by Black. Brody on defense. Sebast out challenging. Both bodies go down. And foul called on Sebast. Ball up high. Josh gets it down. Picked up by Jason. No, but that's Brody. Brody circles around, beats a man. Under pressure. Plays it down the left flank, looking to get to his brother Brock Alleman. Brock slows the play down. Just outside the box, gets it to Brody and is cleared out just ahead of him. Josh not able to bring it down. Challenges again. Black. And kicked out of bounds. The call is Black throwing. Eli gets the ball to the feet of Sebast. Sebast to Brody. Brody slows the ball down with a pass to Eli. Eli circles back, gives it to Josh. Josh swings it wide right to Brock Rhodes. Brock chips it up over the right-hand side over to Tate. Tate by the corner flag crosses the ball, headed down by Brock Alleman. What a goal, an assist from Tate and a header from Brock. The score 6-1. And it looks like City is going to have a line change here. Tate coming off. Brody coming off. J-Mo coming off. Sebast coming off. Caleb, Nash, Kai, Will. Jex coming off. Kickoff for Black. Building from the back. Black on the left-hand side. Will causing problems. Ball played into the center. Kai trying to get there. Black gets there first. Lau still in it. Will chasing the ball down now. Will with the tackle gets it over to Brock Alleman. Shot blocked by the keeper on the left-hand side, sliding kick. The White throw-in. Will to Brock Alleman. Back to Will. To Jason, who chips the ball up on the left-hand side to the feet of Caleb, who kicked it wide left. And Lau coming off, Tate coming on. off the pitch, or off the screen. Tate challenging Will, brings the ball down. Tate gets it back. Feet now, a ball at the feet of Kai. Kai over to Nash. Nash on the left-hand side, plays it wider left over to Caleb. Caleb cuts over to the right-hand side, just at the top of the box. Over to Will on the left-hand side, looking for Nash. Caught him on his back heel, and that is water break. Ball back in play for Black. It'll be a goal kick after the water break. Right footed kick over to the right hand side, chested down by Nash. Nash is able to maintain possession somehow. Dispossessed, Caleb and Nash. Caleb at the top, lays it on the ground, blocked. Brock Alleman challenging just outside, turns shot blocked again. Keeper coming out headed, Will almost headed it, but it's scooped up by the Metasport keeper. Metasport now bringing the ball up middle third on the left hand side, and that ball is kicked wide left and out of bounds. Eli throws the ball back over to Jake. Jake kicks it wider over to Josh. Josh at the 18-yard line, plays it down on the ground to Caleb. Caleb to Josh again. Josh on the ground to Nash. Back foot pass over to Jason. Jason running up, top left corner of the box, gives it over to Nash. Shot blocked by the keeper. What a sequence. Unfortunate for Nash. Jason still with the ball against the baseline. It's called out of bounds, and this will be the first corner kick of the game, I think. And Brock Rhodes being subbed out. Brody coming in. Brock Alleman taking the corner kick. Ball kicked up high, well far. Brought down by Brody. Brody lays it off over to Tate. Tate shimmies just outside the box. Shot left. And not on target. Goal kick for Black. Wide left, and it goes out of bounds. White throwing. Eli throws the ball down the right sideline to Brock Alleman. Brock dispossessed inside the box. Black getting it out. No foul called. Tate gets the ball over to the left-hand side over to Brody. Brody on the left over to Caleb. Diving to the right-hand side. The Metasport keeper is able to stop that and intercept it, and looking to lightly roll the ball back to a center back. Center back bringing the ball up 25 yards out. Unchallenged so far. Puts it into the center. Black across midfield. Chips it up over on the right-hand side. Jason gets there first. Gets it over to Jake. Jake over the right-hand side. That ball goes out of bounds. Ball thrown in for Black. Brock Alleman dislodges it, gets it to Kai. Kai looking for help from Brody. Brody chips the ball up, looking for his brother Brock. Just about 2 feet in front of him. And the ball rolled out to the left-hand side for Black. Black switches the field to the right, kept in bounds. Ball penetrated through, and he's called offsides. Black with a substitute. White making a substitute as well. Brock Alleman coming off. And I believe that is JMO coming on. Josh plays it to the left to Jason. Jason just before midfield feigns a pass. Gets it past midfield, kicks it on the left-hand side, looking for a streaking Caleb. Caleb gets there just in time. Caleb cross blocked by the back. Caleb will recover it against the baseline. Moves up, crosses it the high of box, chested down by Nash. Nash kicks it over to Caleb. Caleb inside the box and cleared out at the last second by Black. It'll be White throwing. Ball thrown into Jason. Jason to Brody. Brody turns to the circle to the left-hand side, gets it to JMO. JMO back over to Kai. Kai to Brody. Brody to JMO. JMO to Kai. Brody. JMO to Jason. Jason to Nash. Nash to Jason. Jason up to Brody. Brody on the left-hand side over to Caleb. And he's called offsides. Ball back in play for Black. Black cross midfield, cutting in, played into the center. Ball crossed over to the right-hand side. You've got a runner. 15 yards out inside the box now. Jason, ball at the feet. Shot, no, tackled away by Nash. And not sure what the call was. It must have been a corner kick, so it'll be Black with their first corner kick of the game. Ball going to the far post, headed up, brought down by Black. Tate recovers, gets it over to the right-hand side, over to Will. Will plays it down the right side, trying to get over to Brody. Brody, no, and it is kicked back to the Meta Sport keeper, who launches it to the far left-hand side, kept in bounds by Black in midfield. Black, top of their middle third, slows the pace down, winds up cross, and that one off target. Ball back at the feet of Tate. Tate launches it to the left-hand side, kicked away by Black, recovered by Nash. Nash, cross midfield. Slots it on the left-hand side, looking to get to Will, making the keeper dive to get there. Ball yeeted over to the left-hand side, to the left back for Black. And that through ball will be stopped by Jake, who clears it out immediately. And it will go all the way back to the Metasport keeper. Black plays it to the right line, cross midfield, bodied, ball dislodged. Jason gets it back over to Jake. Jake from the 6-yard line kicks it over to the left-hand side, headed up by Black. J-Mo uses his thigh to bring it down. J-Mo, top of the attacking third, plays it wide left over to Caleb. No flag for Caleb. Caleb looking to cross, moves up onside, crosses the ball over, brought down by Brody. Brody to J-Mo. J-Mo swings it right over to Nash. Nash on the right-hand side lays it off to Josh. Josh winding up, dispossessed, dinks it over to Will. Will to Caleb. Caleb centers, shot diving in the top right corner. Caleb Chavez with the goal, and his score is now 7-1. Black kickoff. Cleared back for Black. Cycled amongst their defensive line, kept in bounds. Nash on defense. Black resets to their right back. Ball gets through. Brody gets the ball to the feet of Nash. Nash back to Brody. Brody moves the ball more towards the center. Brody cuts back to the left-hand side, winds up, shoots with his left, and shanked it wider than he wanted to. Nash chests that ball down. Moves over to the left-hand side, crossed and scooped up by the keeper, the bottom right corner of the post. Flung over to the far left-hand side. Will scrambling to get there, keeps it in bounds. Ooh, and there's a foul. Ball played down quickly, now at the feet of Brody. Brody slows the ball down, plays it back to Jake, who's about 10 yards outside of his box. Jake swings it wide left to Jason. Jason over to the far right hand side, over to Eli. Eli back over to Brody. Brody dodges a tackle, feigns a pass, gets it over to Eli on the right hand side. Eli to Will, to Tate. Tate tried to get to Will, not what he wanted. Tate somehow emerges with the ball though. Tate chips the ball up. A little bit too much on that one, and it will be easily scooped up by the keeper, who rolls it out to his left-hand side. Nice through ball there for Black. Brody is able to get a toe on it, get it to Jake. Jake with a long ball, looking to get over to... Not there. I think that's Zach, actually. Ball into the center. 1-2. Nice touch there by Black. Maintains possession. Jason on defense. Ball played back. Nash putting pressure, forcing the ball back to the keeper. Keeper swings it wide left. Black putting together a possession. J-Mo gets the ball away from Wes, who tackles it right back, cross midfield. Swinging it over to the left-hand side. Black inside the attacking third. Kicked up by Eli to Tate. Tate against the flag. And cleared out. Black will get there first. West goes in, shot. And off of the right hand of the keeper, it'll be another corner kick for Black. Ref gives the whistle from the corner. Run up 3 steps, ball crossed over. It's going to go well wide. Black will get there first though, kept in bounds. Then crossed over in. Jake is able to bring it down. Quickly drop kicks the ball high, trying to get it over to Zach. Zach is called with a foul. Ball kicked up to Black. Black.
That's not what the game plan was.
Nash on defense. Black playing keep away from Nash. Kai toes the ball away, goes out of bounds. We'll call as white throw-in. Caleb. Oh no, a foul was called. Ball played on the ground to Will. Will looking to turn, lays it off to Tate. Shot blocked on the left-hand side of the net. And that goes off of Caleb. It'll be Black throwing. And that is the final 7-1.